I hunted child predators for 2 years without getting caught. Then one night, I set a trap for my next victim and discovered it was my own brother. 2 years ago, my little sister Maya was preyed upon by a 43-year-old youth pastor. He left her with trauma so deep she barely spoke. When it finally went to court, the district attorney offered a plea deal to avoid a messy trial, giving him just 18 months in a minimum security facility. Maya got a life sentence of nightmares. When she took her own life the following winter, the justice system moved on. I didn't. Since the law refused to protect girls like Maya, I decided to become the monster these predators feared. I created a fake Snapchat profile for a 14-year-old girl named Chloe. The sheer volume of messages I received from grown men within 48 hours made my blood run cold. I didn't report them. The police had already proven they were useless. Instead, I set up meetings. I'd tell them to meet behind the abandoned strip mall on Route 9. When they stepped out of their cars looking for a vulnerable teenager, I'd step out of the shadows. I did this to 6 different men, leaving them permanently crippled. I didn't feel an ounce of guilt. Then came a user named David. He was cautious at first, saying he knew he could go to jail, but he just couldn't resist. Around the same time, my older brother, Lucas, started acting bizarrely. Lucas was 25 and worked at an auto shop. Suddenly, he was glued to his phone, violently locking his screen if I walked into the room. Got a secret girlfriend? I teased him one night. He turned pale and retreated to his bedroom. Coincidentally, David started sending Chloe Apple Pay transfers to buy cute clothes, perfectly matching the extra weekend shifts Lucas had picked up at the shop. Still, Lucas was my blood. My brain never connected the dots. After 2 months of reeling David in, he was completely hooked. I told him to meet me at the edge of the state park at 2 a.m. He agreed instantly. At 1 a.m., I pulled on my black hoodie, a ski mask, and grabbed my tire iron. While sneaking down the hallway, I heard Lucas's door click open. I ducked into the bathroom, listening as he sneaked out the front door. I slipped out the back window and cut through the woods. I arrived early and crouched in the brush. At exactly 2 a.m., a familiar Ford F-150 pulled up. A man stepped out, whispering, "Chloe," into the darkness. I silently emerged from the tree line, raising the heavy steel above my head, ready to swing. "Over here," I grunted. The man spun around. The moonlight hit his face. My arms froze. My stomach dropped into a bottomless pit. It was Lucas. Terrified by the masked figure, he bolted toward his truck. Shock quickly morphed into blinding white-hot rage. I lunged, tackling him hard onto the gravel. We wrestled fiercely until I pinned him, pressing the cold iron against his throat. "Please, don't kill me," he sobbed. I ripped off my ski mask. Lucas stopped breathing. His eyes widened in absolute horror. "Jake," he choked out. "You're David!" I screamed, my voice cracking. "After what happened to Maya?" He had the audacity to play the victim. "I'm your brother. Maya's thing. That wasn't my fault. This is different." This is different. The utter lack of remorse shattered our brotherly bond. I didn't hold back. I brought my fist down until his nose cracked and his pleas turned to wet groans. I dragged him up by his torn collar and shoved him into his truck. We weren't going back to our parents' house. We were going straight to the police precinct.